Hey there, Jeep owners. Today in your 2020 Jeep Grand Cherokee, we're going to be taking a look at the Swagman Current Two-Bike Rack. The Swagman Current is a platform-style two-bike rack that's going to be great for a wide variety of bikes. That's one of its biggest draws. It's not only going to work with your traditional road bikes, it's also going to work great for mountain bikes, fat tire bikes, and even e-bikes. The Swagman Current also has security in mind. Our frame hooks feature locks so that they cannot be unratcheted, therefore you cannot remove the bike. There's also a lock on our anti-rattle bolt so that it can't be removed. Nothing's worse than when you get your bikes all loaded up and you realize, oh, I need to get something out of my trunk. When you got to take them all off to get in there. Well, not this time. Swagman has integrated a tilting feature into the rack so that you can tilt the rack away with bikes loaded, and that's going to give you full access to your rear hatch to get out anything you left behind. And when you're ready to hit the road again, it's just as easy as lifting it back into place. When you're ready to use your bikes, you can push in on the lever here on the ratcheting wheel straps. We'll loosen those up. You can push it on the levers here on our frame hooks and raise those up. Grab hold of your bike at this point so it doesn't go anywhere. But then you can simply lift your bike out of place. We're ready to hit the trails. At this point, we do have another opportunity to get into the rear of our Jeep as well. Our center mass does fold away by lifting up on the lever here. Again, we'll have full access to get out any gear, groceries, or anything else we might need. Now we'll go ahead and give you some measurements so you can see how the Swagman Current is going to interact with your Jeep. Keep in mind you have added a significant distance to the rear of your Jeep. Furthest point is here at one of our cradles, and we are about 25 inches. That's going to be useful if you're pulling into your garage overnight and you want to make sure you can fit, or if you're pulling into a tight parking spot. The closest point between our Jeep and our bike rack is going to be at our lever here, and that's about 8.5 inches, but as you can see, there's no real issues here. We've got plenty of room. Our ground clearance on our shank at about 14 inches, but that's higher up than even the bottom of our hitch, so we shouldn't have any real problems there either. If you did want to cut down on some of that space you're adding with your center mass down, you can actually fold the rack up against your bumper, and that's going to cut down on some space. You can see here it's tight, but we're not going to have any contact issues. This is a real snug fit. It's not going anywhere. We're not going to have to worry about any bumper contact. And if we take a measurement here, it is only about 1.5 inches, but like I was showing you before, even if you hit some real serious bumps, you're not going to have any problems. In this position, we've added only about 12.5 inches to the rear of our Jeep, so that's going to significantly cut down that space if you are trying to get into your garage overnight. I will point out that it secures into our 2-inch by 2-inch receiver with the included anti-rattle bolt and lock. That anti-rattle bolt is going to take out all the shake, play, and wobble in your connection, making for a smooth, secure ride for your bikes. And the included collar can be removed, which is going to allow this to work in 1 1/4 receivers as well. So if you have a different hitch in the family, you're in luck. This might work with that too. I love how versatile this bike rack is. It can haul just about any bike you or your family can throw at it. The only thing I wish about it is that I could carry more bikes, but if I've only got 2, then it's perfect.
Here on our test course, we'll start by going through the slalom. This is going to show us the side-to-side action. This simulates turning corners or evasively maneuvering. Once we get to the alternating speed bumps, we'll see the twisting action. This will simulate hitting a curb or pothole or driving over uneven pavement. Once we get to the full speed bumps, we'll see the up and down action. This will be just like driving in and out of a parking lot, parking garage, or driveway.
And that completes our look at the Swagman Current Two-Bike Rack for your 2020 Jeep Grand Cherokee.